Hello everyone. By the way, I'm wearing the same shirt, right? So it's not filmed on the same day, but I'm wearing the same shirt. Okay, so today I'm going to be continuing with part three of our Spanish Trainer app. So last time where we left off over here where we got our we generate our way to correct the word. Amigos, I could just do friends. Okay, so let me just delete this because this is what we're going to do in this tutorial. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to be doing this way is I am going instead of we don't need this extra dictionary we don't need this extra list. We can delete this. Okay, the way that we're going to make a random Spanish word is we're going to make a list of our Spanish to English. So we're going to compile our Spanish to English into a list. And you might think that this will give two-dimensional list like hola, comma, hello, and then the next one adios, comma, goodbye. But it basically doesn't do that. It only returns this thing of the keys. I think for values, you have to do list Spanish to English dot values, right? But for the timing, we just want it for the keys. We just want hola, adios, and amigos because we don't need this. We'll compare this later, right? So random Spanish word, and now if we do this, it'll still work. It'll still get our hello. Okay, it'll still work. Now the thing that we're gonna be the thing that I promised in the last tutorial that we're gonna be doing today is we're gonna keep on the user doesn't have to restart the program to try a new word. We're gonna like a flashcard app. Okay, we're gonna make it like a flashcard app. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to make this label. We need to assign this label. We can't just leave this like this. We can't leave the label undeclared. We need to declare it to a variable. So let's put it as word equals. Okay, and you'll see why I'm doing this later on. And again, I think I might have not mentioned this in the tutorial, but whenever you're working with Tkinter, if you're not if you're assigning, like right now we're doing this like this, right? If suppose I haven't done this and I just do it like this would work. But if suppose I assign this to a variable and I do like this, it won't. It still does work, but what happens is, okay, it still does work because it's being assigned to the same. But when we start working with the variable, then only it won't start working. Like suppose over here, let's say word.configure text equals hello. Okay, this won't work now. Like if I do adios is goodbye. See, none type has no object configured. That means we can't pack on the same line. Another addition I did was instead of having, I think I might have mentioned this in the last tutorial as well, but I think I didn't do this. Instead of others being bye, and decided to make it a little more formal and make it goodbye, right? You can make this change if you want, and if you're like managing to deploy this, if you want to deploy this or ask some of your Spanish friends to try this, then I don't think you should put bye, just try goodbye. Okay. So now you can see, let's just continue. So now you can see none type has no object configured because we've packed it on the same line. So always first declare it and then pack it. If normally you're working with just like a like no, you don't want to declare the variable, it's just like one word and you're not dealing with it anywhere else, then you can do it like what we're doing here. Only thing with after we click it, we're not doing anything else with it. Only thing that we're just calling back the silver evaluate. Like we're not using this button anywhere else. We're not pack. We're packing it, but we can pack it on the same line because we're not assigning this to any variable. Over here, when we just wanted to keep on restarting the program and try again, then packing in the same line was okay. But now we have to do it with word equals label. Okay. So the next thing we're going to be doing is I'm going to start showing you how to do this. So first thing you can do is just delete this, right? We'll make a score variable later. What dot configure and hello. So this is the first step that we're going to do. Add this in as well, okay? I know this was for a demo, but add this in as well, right? And after that, so the first thing that we're going to be doing is we want to first thing globalize our random Spanish to English, random Spanish word, sorry, because we want this to be available in the full evaluate program. If we do a global random Spanish word somewhere over here, it'll just be globalized, not in the function, but all over beyond the function. So we want to make it global inside the function, and then what we need to do is we don't want to make a another random Spanish word. We want to use the same random Spanish word that was declared in line 15 over here, right? And then after that, we delete that random Spanish word because we don't want to use the same word again. And then we redeclare that random Spanish word. Okay, equal to random choice dot dot choice Spanish language. Okay, Spanish, right? And then after that, then we configure this again. What does this word mean? Random Spanish word. Let me just go on through a little bit of a detailed explanation over here. Okay. So basically, what we actually do over here, we globalize. So we don't want to create another random Spanish word because normally when you use a global, you actually declare it. But over here, we just want to get. We want to because normally when you declare variables, they're not available inside functions or I think also classes. So we want to globalize that. So we want to make it available inside our evaluate function, which is made over here, and then we want to delete that same word. Okay, after we globalize it, because we don't want to delete our another random Spanish word variable, we want to delete the same random Spanish word that was again declared over here on 915, and then we want to create this again so that we get a new word. So suppose if random Spanish word was hola, you want to get adios or you want to get amigos, right? And then after that, we want to configure that. We want to get this label and we want to change the text inside it to this new word. What does this word mean? And this new word. Now you'll see what I mean. Sorry. No, it's not. What does this word mean? Adios. Adios means goodbye. Now look over here. What happens? Okay. So we can't again. Like I said, you need to compile this to a list because this is a dictionary. What does the word mean? Hola. Hello. Change now. Adios. Adios means hola. Hello. Adios. Okay. I think that's it. And for our score variable that I promised, I'm gonna add this in fast. So what I'm gonna do is after this button, right? I'm going to initialize a score variable equals to 0, and then over here I'm gonna put a score LBL, which stands for label, equals to label, when text equals um, score equals score equals score, and then over here we can do that the way easy way we just make this nesting point f in here, and then we do score label dot back like I mentioned before that you will score label dot, and then what we do is once we do that what we do is score label dot configure um, score equal to score. Okay, let's just score just plus one, score plus equals one, and score. Basically what this, and we have to put this as text. Basically what this does is it increases the score, and then so if we run this right now, what does this word mean? Hola. Hello. Our score should increase now. Local variable score, and we need to globalize our score. This word mean hello. Check. It increased. Right? Okay, so thank you guys for visiting this tutorial. I will see you in the next tutorial, and until then, see ya. Bye.